There are a number of parts of demography and migration that really matter to tribes. I think you've touched on one, and that is migration to urban areas. We have a lot of urbanization worldwide. I think we're at the point where half the world's population lives in urban areas. And a lot of Indian community life is, of course, like all community life, place-based. And it's particularly important in reservation life to the Indian communities, the place of their ancestors and the place where their treaty rights established their land and so on are very important. But there are members of the community who live in faraway places. And we're seeing more and more tribes working to reach out to and incorporate those dispersed members and citizens formally in the political processes of the communities, but also in service delivery and in community outreach. I think there's another critical demographic challenge that's facing tribes. There's a feature of young populations that they tend to have momentum, and so Indian country is growing, and I'm using Indian country as a lower 48 term of art, but I think this is true outside in Alaska and around the world. That is good news, but it also presents challenges. Clearly, there are service delivery challenges, and you've got to educate those young kids and keep the economies of the communities going so that they can come back. I think it also presents a problem of definition for Indian communities because it challenges some older notions of what it means to be a citizen of a community. And so it raises questions about how do we define the role of our citizens? A lot of tribes are thinking about blood quantum and whether that is the way they want to keep organizing their affairs.